Smart Textiles, Smarter World. Spark innovation with the SmartX community.
Hi all, I am back from the E-Textiles Conference, a really interesting event and well-structured over 2.5 days. I really like it, the structure, because basically everything was touched. So all the key important points of e-textiles and wearables were talked, or they had a panel at least. And the second part that I really like it and enjoy it a lot, it was that there was a posters exhibition and a demonstrator area where some of the developments were showcased there, and you can even talk with the persons in charge. So I love that part from the conference, and I have to say that from the topics that I have here, a note of all the topics that has been covered over the 2.5 days, we have to mention healthcare applications, one of the markets or one of the important markets for e-textiles and wearables, and as well some other topics like energy storage and harvesting, which are quite important and a challenge right now, and as well some other upcoming challenges like connection and artificial intelligence that it started to get integrated into those wearables. As well, there were panels on design and fashion, not least important and super interesting, washability, reliability and sustainability and future trends. There was a really nice panel discussion on sustainability where many points were exposed, especially that the difference between small scales, large scales, what is really sustainability, what are the ways of reuse or recycle electronics that maybe the textile sector, we don't know so much. So it was really like pinpoint the importance of collaboration, cross-sectorial collaborations. And well, the second day we had a really interesting panel on manufacturing standards, protection equipment, and sensing and actuation. So that's my opinion of the event. I like it a lot. I enjoy it a lot. I learned a lot. And I know that some of you would have liked to attend, but you couldn't. So I tried to organize briefly a revisit E-Textile Conference by asking some of the participants what are their opinion or what did they find interesting about the conference. So let's go with some of the answers, and I hope you like it.
Yeah.
What do you think about the conference of this year?
It was really a pleasure and very interesting talks through manufacturing, sustainability. We identified a lot of challenges that we have to overcome in the future to make e-textiles the real thing in the market. And yeah, we will also continue the effort in this field. The community is growing.
For me, it's very difficult to choose just one specific topic that was the most interesting one or the most innovative one. Overall, there were a lot of innovations, very intriguing innovations, and monitoring was one of them that we could see on a very, how do you say it, a very regular basis here. And quite often the monitoring in healthcare and in sports, etc. So there was a lot of common ground that we found during the 3 days of the E-Textile Conference.
This conference was amazing, an eye-opener for me. What I found to be the most interesting one is the multidimensional aspects of how textiles can be used with all types of applications. And that's been an eye-opener. Very interesting, the fire presentation and PPE presentation. Different applications of textiles and the pluridisciplinarity approach of it has been the most fascinating one for me today.
So happy that I have a chance to stay here two long days and hear all these inspiring presentations here. And what I, let's say, realized that even though these the most polluting fields are now combined, we still haven't been able to solve or get like ideas that how we can then recycle and reuse these effectively. we also have so many materials there, and because our research has been concentrated on making durable, very strong combinations by laminating and integrating these components together. In sustainability wise, we need to solve this dilemma in the future. So that's what I've learned.
During the second day and after a full day of more research-oriented presentation, I was glad to participate and to enjoy the panel session where the experts in the domain present their best practice and their vision on how to deal with the circularity of the e-textile.
Well, for me, it was not about the technologies, the newest things, but sustainability, that it's really a hot topic. And yesterday we had an interesting panel discussion. And yeah, I see that already a lot of technologies have been developed to integrate electronics into textiles. But solutions at the end of life of the product, to reuse the product, to recycle the product, yeah, there's still a long way to go.
I really think that it were really 3 very interesting days with different areas and different topics to be approached. We started more in academic way, let's say like this. So we saw really new disruptive technological approaches that can be integrated in smart textile solutions. So quite good ideas and good approaches that can be explored for in the future. Then we addressed already well-established industries that are working already a lot in this smart textile solution. So it was also really interesting to see that, and also find here partners that we see in the community and really be together with researchers that are really compromised in the development of new smart textile-based solutions. So for me, that was one of the most interesting topics. So have the opportunity to be together and be in present with these researchers that we always see the information, the devices appearing, the prototypes appearing, but having a more direct discussion about the approaches I think it's much more beneficial.
And I think it's nice that we have the conference room, but later we have the demonstrator room.
Exactly.
Where you can see the exhibition of some of the devices.
Yeah, I really enjoyed all the demonstrators we had, but I agree with Frederick that sustainability is a must-have topic everywhere. So
We have seen that yesterday.
yes.
Yeah.
This was an interesting conference because I'm normally not working in the research field anymore, so I work in standards and technical regulations, but it was very inspirational and interesting to see a bit what the new technical developments are, and that I can take this into my work. And like my previous colleague was saying, indeed, sustainability is also something we're working on.
The conference was very interesting. I see that there is a progress, but in reality, I'm working for industry. We still need more progress because the systems are made, but you have to see the full system, not only a sensor or a solar panel. Mm-hmm. You need to have the total system, the sensors connected to the power and usable for industry.
Do you think we need more, talking research centers, university with industry to know exactly what is needed?
There is a need for more interaction between research and industry, but also in the industry we have a problem. We speak about electronics and textiles, and that are different worlds. I'm working on a project already for years together with them, and there is not really the same understanding how we have to move on. Finally, we will put in a textile material, in our case, in a personal protective clothing, an electronic system. But what to do when it's not function? We are not electronic people, so we have to have a closer collaboration also on level of standards between industry, textile industry and electronics. That's really something we have to work on. and we need standards. It's good that we have the conference and we move on slowly, but it's better to move slowly than run and then not have a good result.
Yeah, I think it was really interesting, your presentation and the discussion at the end that who has to certify, who is not a certified body, because I think not everyone knows that. So.
And it's important.
There are a lot of challenges. The common ones as well, the washability and the customer centricity were a few of them, and also the sustainability. I was very glad to see that every single one of them, researchers and also the industry, is focusing on sustainability and customer centricity. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to next year's E-Textiles Conference, which I have the honor to host in Berlin. So yeah, feel free to join us. You're all invited, and I'm looking forward to see you there.